Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another Red vs. Blue blind commentary. And today I start Season 6, Reconstruction, with the first half, episodes 1 through 10. And, yeah, I'm not doing this with Facecam. I know a few of you said that this is where I should start with that, but, I don't know, it didn't really feel like the right time. Also, I have this problem where, because my camera, with the setup I have, is facing that window, and it's never a good idea to have a camera facing a direct light source. I like to record my facecam videos after it's dark, and since I'm doing Adventure Time with facecam today, if I had to do both, then it just would have pushed everything way back and delayed the videos, and I wanted to avoid that. So, not starting that this week. I think maybe with Season 8, I hear that's when they start doing a lot more original animation and stuff, and that could be more particularly reaction-worthy, though, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you'd like to see there, and I'll sort it out. I'm also working on fixing that window problem. I might find a way to cover it that's more artful than that one attempt I had where I put a sheet over it. But we'll see. And anyway, we're doing Season 6, the first 10 episodes, and looking forward to it. I mean, I watched all that stuff you guys told me to watch, the alternate endings, Recovery 1, and that trailer, and it definitely seems like we're going in a way serious direction from where we were before. I don't really know how this will mesh together. I mean, once we start incorporating the old characters, I'm sure the comedy will return to it. It won't just be like Recovery 1 where it was all serious. Because, I mean, you can't have characters like Sarge and Caboose and not have it be funny. It's just impossible. So, I'm sure it'll find a more balanced, mood to it. But, I guess we'll see. Not really anything more else to say. Interested to see where the story goes. Let's just go ahead and get this started. Okay, and here we go. It is an undeniable and, may I say, fundamental quality of man that when faced with extinction, every alternative is preferable. Makes sense? And opening with a quote, huh? That's cool. Getting all artistic on us. Oh. Okay. Oh, a lot going on here. Interesting. Red vs. Blue Reconstruction.
To the Director of Project Freelancer from the Oversight Subcommittee Chairman.
Captain Rivas, we've got something over here.
Dear Director, I want to thank you in advance for your openness in response to our subcommittee's request for more information. We were disappointed that your recovery force reported a total loss.
Recovery force?
17B. We had hoped there would be at least one soldier left that could shed some light on the situation. I know that your agency has enjoyed a high degree of freedom with very little scrutiny in the past few years. It is not our intention to disrupt such a progressive military program, but instead to find a way we can work together in a manner that befits all our responsibilities. I am certain that you will agree, and we look forward to making this review process as painless as we possibly can.
Thank you, gentlemen. Would you please excuse us? You are Private Walter Henderson, correct?
Yes, sir.
You can dispense with the formalities, Walter. Please feel comfortable to speak as candidly as you wish. Can you tell us what happened at your outpost, Walter?
Yes, sir. Yes. I had been there about 6 months. Everything was pretty much like normal, and one day this ship crashed.
I see.
Oh.
Is this the ship to which you are referring?
Ship?
Yeah, that's it.
Please, tell me what was on the ship, Walter.
I don't know. The Blues got there first. They fought us off while they cleared it out. Took the stuff back to base. By the time we got a hold of it, it just seemed like a regular old transport. Our engineer said some of the wiring had been messed with, but he didn't seem, worried about it or nothing like that.
I see. Thank you for that.
But whatever was on the ship must have been what started the whole thing.
Please, Walter. Define thing.
The infection.
Oh. Infection.
The Blues just stopped fighting us. Some of them set up camp outside their base and trapped the rest of their team inside. Blew up their comm tower.
Well, this is
reason.
cool.
Their own comm tower. Then they blew up ours. That's why we couldn't radio for help. We couldn't figure out why they would do that. After that, nothing. No word from them at all. The CO sent a squad over. All the Blues were dead.
Damn.
They had killed each other.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't know. They had torn the radios out of their helmets and dismantled their computers. The CO said they were trying to build something. But I saw the stuff. No way. They were trying to break it. And there was another body in there too. Not a Blue. Somebody else. Actually, she looked like him.
Don't worry about that for now, Walter. Please, continue.
We brought all the equipment back to base and brought it online. And that's when the infection started for us.
The soldiers became sick?
No. They were different. Off. We would catch guys getting into areas they shouldn't get into. But the weird thing was, a guy would go crazy, act up, and then we would throw him in a cell, and he would be fine. Then another guy would go nuts, disobey orders.
Okay.
Like trying to bring the comm tower back online even though we were told to leave it be.
Sounds like Omega.
They knew what was coming.
At first, we thought it was help. It ransacked Blue Base, searched all the bodies. Then it came after us. It seemed focused on the guys that were infected. Eventually, it just started killing everything.
Damn.
Could you describe it for us, Walter?
Not really. It moved fast when we first saw it, and after Blue Base, it was different.
In what way different?
It looked like it wasn't there. I don't know how to explain it.
That's all right. I know this has been difficult for you, Walter. We're going to do everything we can to help you. Please,
are you, or...
You'll be with us as long as absolutely necessary. You have my word. Agent Washington, what do you make of all
And
this?
Washington.
It sounds like exactly what I encountered. Except it's stronger now, and becoming more so.
And apparently that's
Does
Ozpin.
that concern you?
It doesn't.
I don't really hear it.
You've been through a lot.
But maybe it's
of
just because of the
Washington.
lack of the accent.
Epsilon AI reassigned
Has
you.
already been discussed to death. I'm over it.
And now your physical problems, because of your last encounter.
I'm better now, mentally and physically.
Our profile of you disagrees with your assessment.
Look, the last mission I ran against this thing, I got shot in the back by my own partner.
Agent
Yeah?
South, we feel some responsibility for that.
Yeah, you should. If I
Yeah.
had York's healing unit, I'd be dead now. So while this
Okay.
isn't ideal, and I don't
So
feel
that's how
like
he
sticking my
survived.
neck out for you guys, if it puts me on a path that leads to her, you can trust me at least that far.
So you would say that you have overwhelming feelings of anger and a need for revenge?
More than
This
you
guy's
know.
a little creepy.
Excellent.
Just with the
Now
voice.
that our agency is under investigation, the director feels it is important for us to be as open as possible with each other. If our suspicions are correct, the Meta has made another addition.
Meta.
The Omega AI.
Hearing that again.
It was Omega and Tex, right?
Yes, it was.
The meta doesn't leave much behind. It's going to be hard to track.
We think the best place for you to start would be the Omega's last known location. The soldiers there have the most experience with our program.
I see. So I should contact these experts.
We do not like the term
Experts.
Because
That
no one
describes
really
him
knows
well.
What our program is doing.
Let's just say the term expert is a little too complimentary in this particular case.
Yeah.
Do you still have your old suit of armor?
Of course. Wait. Why?
Washington does not know what to expect here.
Oh, great.
Greetings, fellow web surfers. Be sure to subscribe
That's
to
gonna
our
be
channel
fun.
before you
Just
go.
the clash
It'll be
of
just like
this
we're
more
friends.
serious character and
That I need
the people
friends.
he's about to meet.
Please don't go.
Very interested to see how this will go.
A response
Oh.
from the director of Project Freelancer. Dear Chairman,
Oh.
while I am obligated to assist your
Interesting voice.
investigation, I ask that you not waste my time with irrelevant questions. My agency is normally unconcerned with such minute directives as troop reassignment, except, of course, in the most
I like the
critical
accent.
matters.
Chapter 2.
Hello?
Oh, where is everyone?
Anybody here? Recovery 1, calling command. Come in, command.
Go ahead, Recovery 1. We have you.
I'm at Outpost 1A. Looks deserted.
Roger that. See if you can find any evidence that would suggest where they all might...
Hey!
Oh.
A-hole! What's with all the noise?
Sister!
People are trying to sleep here!
Glad to see her again.
Scratch that, command. It appears I found someone. Recovery 1 out.
Oh, man.
Hi, I'm Agent Washington. This is Blue Base, correct?
It was.
Was?
Everybody's gone.
Oh.
Transferred. Something about this base being obsolete now. Or...
Right. Where did they go?
I don't know. All different places. Nobody told me anything.
Well, I'm trying to locate some people who have experience with the freelancer program.
Freelancer? Is that the band we had here last night?
You got a party here?
Yeah. I throw raves every night. Charge $5 a head.
Wow.
Last night, I made $10. Oh, nice.
You use the base for raves? That doesn't seem like the proper use for official resources.
What are you, like a cop or something?
No.
Because if you are, and I ask you, then you have to tell me. That's totally a law or something.
Not the police. And that's not a real law.
Well, if you're not a cop, then how do you know it's not a real law? Busted.
Yeah.
Me. Hey, is there
Perfect
anybody
logic.
else smart here that I can talk
No.
to?
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna tell you. I don't rat people out, cop.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Good luck with your empty base and your raging insanity.
Yeah?
Wow.
Whatever. Good luck with being a cop. Cop!
Come in, command.
I
Hello,
love her.
Washington. We have you. How was the investigation at Blue Base?
Enlightening. Going to try the red base now.
Oh.
Hoping things there will be a little more normal.
In the name of the British Red Army, this base is operating at full capacity. And if you come in here, you're going to get into a big slap fight.
I'm gonna have to call you back.
So don't come any further. Ooh la la.
Wow.
This is your last warning. Stay out. I love mass.
What in the...
Your only hope of survival is against my commander's hand. And this is another warning. I know the other warning was supposed to be the last, but I never listen to orders.
Wow.
I'm too lazy and
Great
stupid.
impressions here.
And ugly. Did I mention ugly?
This is gonna be a waste of time, I can tell already.
Yeah, freeze, intruder. Stop your intruding right there.
Who made these things?
I did.
Wait, you're real?
Of course I am.
Oh.
Well, for a classic misdirection, I still got it. Está todo bien
Oh.
aquí.
He's finally got a body.
Lopez, just got myself a dirty blue. How many does that make this week? Uno. Yahtzee. We're on a hot streak.
I'm not actually a blue. I'm from command.
Command? No kidding.
I was hoping you could tell me about the soldiers transferred out of this outpost.
You mean Griffin Simmons? Those traitors. I told them not to go. The battle here isn't even over yet.
It looks over to me.
Well, there's a single blue left in this canyon. Which there is. A single blue. Victory or death.
I see.
That's why I refused my relocation orders. Obviously, command wasn't thinking clearly.
So, you're AWOL then?
Way to go, Sarge.
Hey, what?
Don't tell me anything until you talk to a lawyer. You have rights.
I'm not a cop!
Hey, beat it, you little tramp. You see why I can't go?
Why not just attack her and win then? It would take about 10 seconds.
You're old and I hate you.
That's the problem. I can't attack a girl. We're
Oh,
locked in
well.
an epic stalemate.
You're kidding me.
Plus, she's cooking something up, and I gotta be ready. I hear her running training ops every night.
Wow.
See them out there with their glow sticks and their drum beats.
Well, this has been really informative.
Yes.
But I need to find someone who has experience with artificial intelligence.
All right. You want Caboose then? He got infected for a little while, I think.
Great. Caboose, do you know where he is?
Of course. We intercepted the Blues' orders. I got it right here. Lopez!
See.
Get this guy the Blue Team relocation orders.
See.
Lopez probably converted them to Spanish, so they might be a little hard to understand.
Yeah, they wouldn't be the first thing today.
Hello, everyone. Now that
Oh,
we
this
have
is
our own
great.
YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep.
You loser. I hate him so much.
Dear Director,
Oh, more of this.
due to your busy schedule, we have begun interviewing members of your staff. I'm certain you will let us know if this bothers you. Our debriefings keep coming back to a single subject at Outpost 17B. Can you explain to us what this meta is and what your plans are to deal with it?
I'm pretty curious about the meta.
No. Hell no. Excuse me, sir, but no goddamn way.
You must be Lieutenant Miller.
I got reds coming out my ass here, boss. You show up and take away
Rat's
one of my
nest.
men
Blue base.
for what did you say this was for?
Secret mission, sir.
Oh, you gotta be... Oh, what?
I think you have bigger issues than troop assignments, soldier. How about getting some of these vehicles back in working order?
What the hell do you think I'm talking about? This is your fault. You sent us the new guy. He said he was good with vehicles. All he does is talk to them. Talk to them. What the hell is that all about? And now look at the damn things.
I don't have time to discuss your
Okay.
problems. I have orders, and those orders say that I need Private Caboose, and I need him now. He has information that is vital to the security
Wait a second. Caboose? You're taking Caboose? And I don't have to pay you or anything like that?
Is that a problem?
Problem? Hell no. It must be Christmas morning.
Wow.
No one told me. You stay right there and I'll get him for you. Private Joe Ennis. Joe Ennis. Joe Ennis, where the hell are you?
Sir, for the millionth time, my name is pronounced Jones.
Oh.
Jones.
Shut up, Joe Ennis.
Seriously, lots of people have the name. It's very common. How am I the first guy you've met called Jones?
Joe Ennis, I need you to go down to the brig, untie Caboose,
That is
and get him up
pretty
here.
weird.
Me? Alone?
Double time, Joe Ennis.
It's pronounced... Never mind. Christ.
You keep him in the brig?
We keep him tied up in the brig.
Wow.
I'm not taking any more chances.
Oh! Why?
Be careful.
You'll understand soon enough.
You wanted to see me, Principal Miller.
Where's the guy I sent to get you?
Oh, him, yeah.
So,
He let me out.
different
and
armor
somehow
here.
Shot himself in the back somehow. But we don't think it was anyone's fault. Everybody agrees it was an accident.
Jesus, would someone go check on him? Caboose, this here is Special Agent Washington from Blue Command. He has something fantastic he needs to talk to you about.
Command? Oh no, they never have good news. Did somebody die? Was it my mom? Is she dead? Or my dad? Did my dad die again? Oh no.
Again?
What is this? I don't...
You see, he's yours now. No take-backs.
Is it my brother? Was my brother killed? That's it, isn't it? My brother's dead!
What? No, nothing like that.
Oh, good. Because I don't even have a brother.
Oh.
That would it be to not have a brother and to lose a brother all on the same day.
No one died.
Joannis is dead, sir.
Oh.
Okay, no one besides him.
Nobody's fault. Psst. I think the new guy did it.
Private Caboose, you were stationed at Blood Gulch, correct?
Yeah. That was fun.
And
Uh-huh,
our records
it
indicate
was.
you were infected by an aggressive artificial intelligence program at one point. The Omega AI, is that correct as well?
Yeah. That wasn't as much fun.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I need you to come with me. I'm investigating a critical issue, and you seem to be the only person with the knowledge and experience necessary to help me.
Yeah.
I just realized how ridiculous that sounds when I said it out loud. Nonetheless, I need you to come with me.
That's
Can I
great.
have a word with him first, sir?
Sure, I guess.
Now, Caboose, I know we didn't always get along.
I got tied up.
Right. With all these mistakes, I know it's not your fault. You seem like a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a little confused.
Yeah, he is.
But I want to give you a piece of advice. This guy looks like a tough customer, and you're bound to get into some situations that maybe you're not prepared for.
Right. Like a rodeo.
Now, if
Exactly.
that happens, if you find yourself in danger or in a situation where you think something bad is going to happen to you, I want you to remember just one thing. Never, ever come back here.
Okay.
No, I need to know that you understand. I need to hear you say it.
Don't ever go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's exactly what he
I guess
said.
That's as close as we're gonna get. He's all yours.
Great. Let's get going.
Okay. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Oh,
Are we there yet?
Just
don't.
to stay quiet.
Boys, this is a great day. Things are finally changing for us. I can feel it.
Should we bury Jonas now, sir?
Fellas, let's just enjoy this moment a little longer. He's not going anywhere.
Where am I? Oh, that looks nice.
Wow.
Oh my god! A giant person!
He doesn't quite look like that yet, but definitely has a different design now.
I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I have to go to the bathroom again.
Okay. What?
Dear Chairman,
So we're
rest
gonna
assured
keep doing the
we
back
have
and
the
forth every
situation
episode,
under
aren't we?
control. While the matter is proving to be an elusive enemy, our recovery agent is already closing in on it. I expect this incident will reach a conclusion soon, and I will be able to return to my research, hopefully without further interruption.
And you're sure this is where we can find this guy?
I think so. We all found out our new orders at the same time. He tried to hide his from me so I would not know where he was.
Really?
Wow.
I can't imagine why.
I said it was like a game of hide and seek, and he said that that was right. He was going to hide from me. And the only way he could win is if he dies without ever seeing me again.
And he knows about Freelancer as well.
Oh, yeah. He knows
So Church?
He knows all about your AI game. He dated Tex.
Agent Texas?
Yes.
How could a person...
Oh.
Sniper! Get down! Huh? Okay, that was your one warning shot. The next one's going right between your eyes. Private Caboose, get down! Wait a minute. All right, I warned you. Sayonara, biatch!
Wow.
Oh, come on! What the fuck? Caboose! I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Church! Church! It's me! Your all-time best friend! Caboose? Caboose, is that you? Yes! Church, it's me! I had missed you so much!
And
It didn't
of
seem so
course.
long. Did you miss me? Fuck! I missed him! I know! No way!
This is your friend?
Yeah.
And he's shooting at you.
Well, at me and stuff around me. Yeah, this is kind of like our thing. You know, he acts like he doesn't like me, but he really doesn't.
Yeah.
He might bring up something about me killing him, but that's only true. It's a joke. You can play along if you want.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You did what? You killed him?
Graham, seriously, get the fuck out of here. Hey, Church, this is Agent Washington. He needs to speak to you. Agent what? You brought a freelancer here? What's wrong with you?
Open this gate.
No can do, bud. See, this is a secure facility. Nobody in, nobody out. Sorry, I guess you'll have to come back. Never.
Oh no. Then I guess we'll have to just walk through the huge hole in your secure wall.
Wow.
Fine, I'll open the fucking gate. Okay, well, sorry the place is so messy. I would have cleaned up if I'd known you guys were coming. But hey, no one called ahead.
How long have you been here?
How long? What day is today?
Today is Tuesday.
I've been here 14 months.
What?
Oh.
Over a year? By yourself? Alone?
Yeah,
Well-
it's been great.
After Blood Gulch, probably.
This is Command calling Recovery 1. Come in, Recovery 1.
You are really an odd group of people. Hold on. This is Agent Washington. I found some blue team members that have extensive experience with Omega.
Did he just say Omega? Yeah, and some other words too.
Excellent, Agent. Stand by for orders. Now that you have reassembled the Blues, we should send you Outpost 17B. See what clues your team can gather there based on what they know.
Roger that.
We want you to stop the meta at all costs. This is a level 1 directive. Good luck, Wash. Recovery Command out.
Recovery 1 out. Come on, let's move out.
Move out? Hey, at what point in this conversation did you think that we were buddies or something? I'm not going with you. Yes. You are not in our buddy club. Shut up, Caboose. And what did I tell you about that armor when we had to pick new suits? You told me to upgrade. That's not an upgrade. This is Mark 6 armor. That's Mark 5. This is an upgrade. In a top 10 list, 5 is better than 6. We're not a top 10 list.
How do you ever get anything done if all you ever do is argue with each other?
We don't. That's part of our charm.
Yeah.
We're fucking it up.
Look, I know you guys are all wrapped up in your little red versus blue battles.
Blue versus red battles?
No, it says red versus blue. It sounds stupid when you say it backwards. But this is important. Actual military operation.
Blue versus
Not
red.
your fake simulation stuff. Something is hunting our top agents, and I need all the help I can get to stop it.
Stop it? If it's killing freelancers, I want to start a fan club for it.
No!
Build it a website.
And now that the ship from your canyon has crashed, we think it's more powerful than ever. It gains new abilities every time it kills.
Wait, whoa. You found Texas ship?
We believe so.
Where?
Come with me, and I'll show you.
Okay, I'm in. Yes, this will be the greatest road trip ever. And if you say anything positive, I will fucking kill all three of you right now. Okay?
Who is this? They're using the same ability as Tex, but... Oh, is that...
This is Command calling Recovery 1. Come in, Recovery 1.
Excellent, Agent
Washington.
Please stand by for orders. Now that you have reassembled the blues, you should head to Outpost 17B.
This is Command calling Recovery 1. Recovery 1. Based on what they know.
Base.
This is Command calling Red Base. Please stand by for orders. Red Base. Excellent, Agent Washington.
Washington.
We want you to stop the We want you to stop Agent Washington at all costs. The blues. Blue on what they know.
No.
Good luck.
Wash.
Good luck.
Base.
This is Command calling Red Base. Come in, Red Base.
This is Bush Gulch Outpost number 1.
Please stand by for orders, Red Base.
Go ahead, Red Command.
Agent Washington has reassembled the blues.
I knew it. I knew he was a blue.
Gather your team. We want you to stop Agent Washington at all costs.
Okay.
This is a level 1 directive. Good luck, Red Base.
Hey, 1 sec. Any word on that soldier poison I ordered?
No. Good luck, Red Base.
What about the robot nuts?
No. Good luck, Red Base. Command out.
Well, you don't have to get so
So who is that, I wonder? I mean, everyone has new armor, so it could be anyone.
We still believe this course
Oh.
of action is dangerous. If we are
So that's
following Agent Washington,
south, right?
logic would dictate that others could be as well.
What's up, Forever Alone? So, you want to do something with your life, or you just want to sit around on your ass all day like a loser? Yeah, me too. So, just subscribe and keep watching YouTube. It's way easier.
Dear Director, we can all understand that a shift from autonomy to oversight can be a difficult adjustment for anyone, but especially someone of your standing. In that spirit, we have attempted to accommodate your brief explanations to our serious inquiries. Nonetheless, I feel compelled to inform you that even our trust has its limits.
Sorry, sir. Those are my orders. No one can approach the crash site. You can't come in. Sorry.
I need to see that ship. Check my clearance if you need to.
I know, sir, but it won't matter. They said I can't let anybody in. Anybody.
I have orders from command, Private.
So do I. These came from the director himself. Look, sir, I'd like to help you. I really would. But this investigation thing, apparently they've started talking to people within the recovery force. Now everything's getting locked down. You get command to call me and tell me different. I can let you in. Until then, there's nothing I can do. You can use Red Base if you want to make some calls. That facility's already been swept.
Fine. I understand. We have a problem.
I hope it isn't a math problem.
Get the crash site down.
Oh, great. We couldn't have found that out on the radio? To walk here?
They said we could use this base if we want.
Wow. The empty concrete base? Is it our birthday? I want cake. Can't we find somewhere nicer to hang out?
Oh, caboose.
Hey, maybe there's like a cool nightclub nearby that you can't get us into either. That would be awesome.
You two just stay here. I'll go draw off the guards. When I give you the signal, use that grav lift.
The what? How do we use it?
Just step into it. It'll do the rest. Meet me at the ship.
Okay, what's the signal? God damn it, I hate when they do that. When they do what? Hey! Where's Agent Washington?
Wow.
What do you think he'll do for a distraction? Who knows? He'll probably
So when are we gonna get Tucker back?
Throw a rock. That's what I would do.
He has to...
Or he could do that.
I think he's better at distractions than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come on out, but come quietly.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, I don't want to. You see, I am scared of the thing that I don't know what it is.
Oh, don't be a baby. How bad could it be?
Oh! Well, that looks like fun.
Ow! That was fucking bullshit!
Did you just say something?
What? I said quietly. What part of quiet don't you understand?
What part? How about the part where I got thrown 80 feet in the fucking air by the goddamn throwing thing?
Yeah.
They didn't see us. Okay, stay out of sight.
Somehow they didn't see that.
Yeah, this looks like it.
Sheila? Sheila, are you okay?
What is he doing?
Oh, yeah, we transferred our tank's training program into the ship so that it could help us repair it.
Did you inform command that you moved the program to the ship?
Yeah, we're not really big on paperwork.
That's actually a good thing in this case. If they don't know it's there, they may not have tried to activate it. Aha! Here we go.
Hello, and thank
Sheila.
you for activating the... Wait, where am I?
Sheila?
Program. Instruction. Run a full diagnostic and load the logs from your last flight.
Affirmative. Exception. The system has taken damage. I am functioning at minimum capacity.
Program. Instruction. Override exception.
Do not talk to her like that. She is not a program.
What? Calm down.
Hey, I'm just gonna stand behind Caboose for a couple minutes. You know, for safety reasons.
Okay. I only want to replay the logs from the crash. So, can you please get her, to do that?
Stabilizer offline.
Sheila, would you go ahead and do that thing that he just said to me?
Beginning playback. Warning, system failure.
Sheila, damage report, now!
Destroyed. Rear stabilizer offline. Navigation offline. And my system clock does not match interior records.
Did Gamma get loose?
Negative, but I do not know how much longer I can contain...
Computer, what about there? In the canyon, can we land?
Analyzing data.
Tell me, can you get us there?
I am unable to calculate...
Sheila, give me manual controls, now!
Acknowledged. Manual controls activated.
Text doing it manually.
Rear doors open.
Where are they going? Close the hatch!
Rear doors open.
Wait!
Acknowledged. Warning.
What happened to...
Altitude critical. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Brace.
Hold on, everyone!
Brace for impact.
Hold on!
Brace for impact.
Everybody just hold on!
Well, damn.
Okay. So after that, the ship crashed here. And from what a survivor told us, the Blues got here first and offloaded the bodies and equipment. Then they started to get infected.
Infected? What were they doing with the bodies? No, really, what were they doing with the bodies?
Then their men started acting erratically. And for some reason, they destroyed all their radios and their own comm tower.
Oh, okay. That was definitely Omega.
You had a similar experience?
Yeah, similar? Exactly the same.
It all adds up then. Omega was the one who inherited that trait. During training, they discovered that he could move from suit to suit. For some reason, he preferred Agent Texas. They tried to reassign him, but he always made his way back to her somehow.
So where's your AI?
I don't have one. Anymore. It's a long story, but it's why I was chosen for this job.
Okay. I knew I'd heard your name before. You're that guy that went nuts, right?
I didn't do anything. My AI lost control of itself.
Right. It just happened to do it while it was inside your head.
Right.
We have a lot in common, Agent Washington.
No, we don't. And don't ever say that again.
Where's Texas' body?
According to the prisoners, it should be...
Yeah, not something you want to hear.
Take me to it. I want to see it.
What? I don't think so. That's their...
Recovery command calling recovery 1, level 0.
I have you, command, level 0. Go ahead.
We have a beacon wash. Pulling the data now. Stand by for ID and coordinates.
I received it here, too. Standing by.
What was that?
That was my recovery beacon. It means an AI somewhere is in jeopardy, and I have to find it before something else does.
Coordinates locked. Transmitting now.
Receiving coordinates for recovery target. Do we have an ID?
Affirmative. It is from the AI Delta and...
Agent South.
Roger that, Agent South Dakota.
Okay, that's clarified.
Yeah, she's in trouble, Wash.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Oh. Yeah, he's not going to be happy to see her again.
I'm here to talk to you about subscribing to our channel. And done. Bye. What the heck just happened?
Dear Chairman,
back to this.
The Meta is nothing more than an entity seeking to increase its power in these confusing days after the war. From my perspective, that seems to be a very common occurrence at the moment.
Delta, report.
Your suit's energy reserves are nearly depleted. The shield will
How
not.
much longer?
The Meta will breach our barrier within 60 seconds. I suggest that you prepare your grenades while I divert power from your armor's non-essential systems.
No.
You have a better plan?
Keep the shield up as long as you can. When it starts to falter, transfer yourself to the storage unit.
I think I would be more useful in my current state.
I'll dump my shield generator at the same time. There's no way that thing can resist the both of you.
You are abandoning me?
It's my best chance to get out of this.
South, protocol violations aside, this seems to be a very short-term solution. The meta will only grow more powerful by integrating
Program
it into-
override. Acknowledge last directive.
Okay.
Acknowledge. Preparing storage unit.
Get ready.
Shield failure in 5, 4.
Get ready
So
to
is that guy the meta?
transfer to storage.
2,
On my mark.
1.
No! There they are!
New targets incoming.
Don't let it get near her! And don't let her get away! Her? Isn't she a freelancer like you? Yes! Just don't let her leave! Okay! Caboose! Hello! Hey, see that purple one? She's on our team. You should help her. Okay!
Oh.
She got in the way when I was... Okay,
So
we're good.
Caboose hasn't changed.
It's gone invisible. Keep an eye on your motion trackers and watch your perimeters. Look for a shimmer. It can turn invisible? What is this thing? It takes the equipment of other freelancers. It must have picked up cloaking from text. Wait a second. Any equipment? Yes. Why? Shit. Wyoming. Cover me. What? Wyoming? Caboose.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
No, don't let
Who
Caboose
does
help me.
Wyoming's ability?
There it is. Hey, a little help out here. On it, Caboose. Toss that grenade.
Wow.
Ever. Of all time.
Not my fault. Someone put a wall in my way.
Caboose is just such a liability. Yeah. Oh.
What? Where did it go? What happened?
You don't remember? It threw a grenade that landed between us. But don't worry, I saved you.
It used Agent Wyoming's stupid time thing from the ship. What's wrong with you? Why didn't you tell us it could use equipment? Why didn't you tell me that Wyoming was on the ship? And why didn't someone give me something to yell about?
Well, she's still alive.
You here?
Affirmative. I am undamaged. However, Agent South is seriously wounded. May I suggest moving me to a new host?
Roger that. I don't trust her anyway. One of you two take him.
I don't think that I can.
I'll do it. I like meeting new people.
Delta, what happened?
I agree with the simulation trooper. The meta has most likely acquired both a temporal distortion unit and an AI capable of running it. In this case, Gamma.
Well, why didn't it kill us then?
I am sorry, but I do not have enough data to formulate an answer. I think we should simply be happy it is gone.
That makes
It's a
sense
good
to me.
question, though.
I also agree with the glowing person. Everyone else sees a glowing person, right?
It is possible the meta has been injured in some way and is retreating to repair itself.
So, if we can find it before it does, we may actually stand a chance of beating it.
Either way, I don't think we should be hanging around here.
Then let's get moving.
I can't walk on my own.
Well, I guess you better start crawling. If you think
Wow.
I'm leaving you here to escape, you've got another thing
Agent
coming.
Washington, if I may, before you arrived, South attempted to turn me over to the meta to save herself.
Really?
Much like she wounded you to escape in our previous encounter with it. And as I have learned in our travels, her brother North suffered a similar fate.
Oh.
What a team player.
It is highly probable that she will turn on us again soon, and in her current physical state,
Yeah, it doesn't really
hamper our progress.
sound like a very loyal type here.
That we do not allow her to hamper our progress.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Wash. What are you gonna do?
Okay, well.
Yes. Good suggestion.
You're welcome.
Dude, you guys are some cold motherfuckers.
Okay, does that...
I just want everyone
Is
to
that
know
the
that
end
I
of
have no
that?
problems walking. And I take full responsibility for the grenade incident.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our channel before you go. It'll be just like we're friends. Not that I need friends. Please don't go.
Dear Director, your program was granted the use of a single artificial intelligence unit for implantation experiments. Yet, the department records clearly show multiple agents in the field with implants during the same timeframes. Surely this must be a logging error, and we anticipate a corrected document soon.
Okay, I have a great idea. Let's all put down our guns and not shoot anyone else that we're trying to help.
Relax.
Exactly. Let's all relax.
Agent South had already shot me in the back once before, and she tried to give up Delta to the enemy. I wasn't going to wait around to see if she decided to do it again.
Right. Okay, sure.
Stop talking to me like that.
We're not talking to you like anything.
No one is talking to you like this. Don't need to treat me like that. I'm not crazy, okay? I'm totally, completely sane. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go blow up this dead body.
Hey, green guy.
I'm blue.
Delta.
Oh, him.
Hello.
Wow.
How may I be of assistance?
Hey, yeah, what's the deal with this guy?
Destruction of unused armor or equipment is standard recovery procedure.
Yeah, no, I mean, is he like a whack job or what?
Are you aware of his experience with Epsilon?
Epsilon? Oh, you mean his AI?
Okay, I guess.
Correct. Epsilon
Yeah,
was
no
an
coming back from that.
unstable intelligence unit that had to be deleted. Its integration with Washington's mind concerned our superiors.
What do you think?
I believe that Agent Washington's sanity is well within acceptable deviations. For now.
Wow. What a ringing endorsement.
Uh,
I am filled with confidence.
Okay, all done. Delta, I called command. They wanted me to pass along condolences at South's passing.
Thank you. I will be sure to archive that sentiment.
What did you tell them?
I told them Caboose did it. Apparently they already have a shortcut on their keyboard for reporting his team kills.
Control that.
I would have told them you shot her, but I wanted it to be believable.
Hey, my aim is fine.
And yet, the meta managed to dodge your rocket somehow.
No, not dodged. It was there 1 second and it was gone the next. That's how I knew it was using Wyoming's power.
And he was on the ship with Tex?
His head was.
His head?
His helmet. Not everybody is as twisted as you are, Wash. Tex took it for some reason.
Maybe that's why the ship took a year to crash.
So if the meta has Wyoming's powers, it's even more powerful than we thought.
And as scary as someone thought it was to begin with. Back to square one. Scary square.
Oh, great. Looks like it took one of our cycles. So, what do we do?
What, are you asking us? I thought you were like the big know-it-all super agent guy.
I would go home.
Yeah, dude. Retire. You got any savings? Like a 401k or something?
Delta, can you shed any light on this?
Not without further data.
You know, why does it want these AI things anyway? I understand the equipment part. At least that lets you do cool stuff. But these AI things are just kind of annoying. They're just constantly yapping and causing trouble.
I am going to ignore that.
AI help us in battle, depending on their functions. We couldn't run half our equipment without them. And if you get your hands on a smart AI, you can be damn near unstoppable.
What, like smart like Delta here?
Not exactly. He's just the logical one of the family. Smart means something entirely different for AIs than it does for people.
Now, let's not go throwing around words like smart for no reason.
Wash is correct. We are more analogous to what you would call a fragment.
Actually, I don't care, so I wouldn't call you guys anything.
And I would never talk about someone's anal, Gus. Especially not in public.
There is one smart AI in the freelance program.
Delta?
The Alpha is a fully formed...
Delta! That's enough.
What's Alpha?
The Alpha AI. It's nothing. It's a myth. A fairy tale.
It is hardly a myth.
Yeah.
Agent Washington, you must have memory of the
Delta!
Alpha.
When people say that, it never is.
Complying.
Oh. Sounds like somebody has a secret.
I just get tired of hearing these things talk about their alpha. And you will too. They get obsessed with the idea of it. It seems like it's all they care about sometimes.
But what is it?
Yes, if it's something really scary, you don't have to tell us.
The whole purpose of the program was to study soldiers with experimental AI. But rumor has it, they could only ever get one. So they had to copy it. The original was Alpha, then Beta, and so on.
They copied them? Yeah, I like that. I guess if one is annoying, the 20 of them are going to be awesome.
The copies became obsessed with this idea of the Alpha, the original. In debriefings, they would always steer conversations towards the topic of the Alpha, where it was, if they could see it. Some even took drastic steps.
Like shooting their partner in the head drastic?
Or I told you, she shot me in the back first.
And we believe you. Even though we don't think shooting a friend in the back occasionally is that big of a deal.
Some freelancers tried to get to Alpha on their own.
Of course you don't think that, Caboose.
Facility where it was kept. They almost got to it. After that, they shut down my recovery beacon.
Oh, great. We thought the Meta was hurt, but apparently he's just busy killing more of your buddies.
Pipe down.
Recovery 1, come in. Level 0, come in.
Go ahead, Command.
Wash, we have a beacon.
I'm getting it too. Do you have coordinates and an ID?
Are you sure about this, man? This is how it came.
Command, you're breaking up on me. Please repeat. What came
Hold
in?
on, I'm not talking to you, Wash. And you're sure? Okay. It's Agent Maine, Wash.
What?
Please confirm last
Maine.
mission, Agent Washington.
Maine? How can that be?
Please confirm Recovery 1.
Yeah, it's him. It's the Meta.
What?
Command, give me those coordinates now.
The Meta is a freelancer?
Command, come in. Delta, what's happening?
Our transmission is being jammed.
I guess that's not that surprising.
A freelancer?
I'm sorry,
You have
I
got
did
to be
not.
kidding me.
I did receive Biocom data with the identification, though. It appears as though the Meta is experiencing massive power fluctuations.
Power? Maybe all that AI and equipment can't run on one suit of armor.
That is an excellent analysis. The Meta is most likely dangerously low on power and will attempt to augment its energy in some way.
Then we need to get to it fast. But where?
We might know where it's going.
Oh. Okay.
I just want to know why we have wall duty for the third day straight and Tubbs pulls motor pool every time.
Not every time.
Every time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today.
Today is Wednesday, Delario.
Exactly. And where's Tubbs? Motor pool. Look at him down there. What's he doing? Nothing.
So what? What are we doing?
We're on guard duty.
He's on guard duty too.
Yeah, but he gets to sit still while doing it. We have to walk.
You complain too much.
I don't complain too much, Burke. You don't complain enough. I have to complain more just to keep up the average. You know what I mean? Burke? Burke? Hey, Burke.
Oh.
Where'd you get that helmet?
Yeah, that's not Burke.
Where am I? Oh, well, that looks nice. Oh my God! A giant person!
Dear Chairman, I understand your concern that increased activity would bring increased risk. However, our fail-safes are simple but foolproof. A dead or dying agent's beacon automatically notifies our recovery team, and we will be on the scene immediately to secure all the military's property.
Look, there's our cycle. The Meta must be here.
Yeah, because no one else in the military would have a standard issue motorcycle just like that.
Also,
Wow.
the piles of dead bodies might have been a clue. Just
Well, that
keep
is a
your
good clue.
heads down and your eyes open. I'm going to advance along that wall. You two take Delta, move up along the other side.
Okay.
Don't use the radio unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay.
And don't make a move until I do.
Okay.
And no screw-ups this time.
Okay. Are we gonna sit here on the beach all day? Or are we gonna go get this thing?
We only have one chance at this before it gets back to full power. I can't take any chances that you guys are gonna botch this.
Agent Washington, perhaps it would be best if I assisted you in battle rather than helping Caboose.
No.
Statistically speaking, a freelancer would be much better trained to use
I said no. Now get going.
Yeah, he has
Hey, Delta.
Yes.
problems
how may I be
accepting
of
another
assistance?
AI.
Hey, can I ask you a couple questions about this freelancer program?
Certainly. I will answer what I am capable of answering.
This Alpha thing. Why doesn't Washington want you to tell us about it?
I believe Agent Washington is uncomfortable discussing our program in any fashion. He was one of the many failures during the implantation process.
One of the failures? How many were there?
Several. The director felt time was limited and escalated the pace of experiments. I would classify Agent South as another such failure.
Yeah, but she didn't even get an AI.
Correct. Agent South Dakota and her brother North were merely another kind of experiment. What would happen if one agent received an AI unit and the other did not?
I guess we found out how well that worked.
Precisely.
I still can't believe she killed her own brother.
She put him in a position to be killed. South rarely worked in a direct fashion.
What a bitch.
Other experiments like the Dakotas were common towards the end. For instance, Agent Carolina was implanted with 2 AIs at one time.
Oh, okay.
Two of them? That would drive me nuts.
Indeed. She only functioned for a short time, and not very well while she did. Having 3 minds at one time proved far too taxing.
Well, yeah, but if Agent Maine has more than one AI, wouldn't he be having problems too? Like that Carolina chick?
Undoubtedly. Agent Maine's power symptoms are only a small indication of what must be happening inside his helmet.
Oh, great. Powerful and crazy. What a winning combo.
Warning, enemy target detected.
I think, yeah, there it is. Yes, thank you for stating the obvious. Look,
What he does.
Wash. I hope it gives us some kind of... Now!
Well, this is pretty cool. Some action. Yeah. Well, damn. Not looking good.
Just stand there. After it.
If I may, I recommend that Caboose and I flank to the right and attempt to surprise.
Just do it. There. Use your rifle. My rifle? Shoot it.
Maybe an AI will actually help Caboose be competent. But probably not. It's probably too much to hope for.
Did you see that? What a shot! I'm awesome! It only counts if you call it! Oh, bullshit, dude! Look, there. Come on. Quietly. Yeah, okay. Hey, do you hear something? No?
Oh.
Wait, yeah. What is that?
The Reds?
What? Oh.
It's Red Army! And nothing's gonna stop us now! Damn it, Griff, you broke the radio!
Good. Who are they? They're the Reds from our canyon. Double fuck, windmill blade. Look, Wash, I don't know how they found us or why they're here, but we don't have anything to worry about. Seriously, not a thing. These guys are idiots. They can't do anything.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb.
We might want to take cover. Yeah, take it, Blue. Take it. Yeah, that's right. Wait a minute. Where's Caboose? Where's Delta?
Oh. Well, this doesn't look good. Oh. Well, that's a little creepy.
Hello, everyone.
Damn.
Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep. You loser.
I hate him so much.
Dear Director, I feel you're avoiding the question. If this target was already in possession of an AI unit, how was he able to secure an additional unit from Agent South? Would not that verify, as we indicated earlier, that your program now runs experiments with more than one artificial intelligence? If so, where did these additional AI come from? And more importantly, how did your agency procure them?
This is Command calling Red Base. Come in, Red Base.
This is Blood Gulch Outpost number 1.
Agent Washington has reassembled the Blues.
I knew it! I knew he was a blue!
Gather your team.
Are we
going to
actually
Agent
see
Washington at all costs. This is a level 1
Sarge
directive.
gather the team?
Good luck, Red Base.
Hey, 1 sec. Any word on that soldier poison I ordered?
No. Good luck, Red Base.
What about the robot nuts?
No. Good luck, Red Base. Command out.
Well, you don't have to get so testy. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Well, this'll be good.
Reception. Only have 1 bar. Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Stupid 4G network. Lopez.
See.
That was Red Command.
See, yo sé.
Were you listening to my call?
Registro todas llamadas para la calidad.
Well, that's good.
Dirty Blues are up to no good.
Esa llamada sonaba extra a mí.
Well,
I agree. We have to stop them.
Lopez is
No
sharp.
matter what the cost.
Haga incorrigio otra llamada.
You're right. I shouldn't be here flapping my
That's
gums.
exactly what
I need
happened.
to take a tail feather.
Sí. Usted se va para su misión.
Wow.
But I've got to reassemble the team. And I know I can't get Donut. So that leaves just Simmons and Griff.
Oh.
Quien quiera enviado.
So why can't you get Donut?
Le matará.
Ah, good point. Maybe I'll get lucky and Griff was killed. Like battle, of course, but doing something menial and humiliating. Maybe he drowned in a toilet while cleaning it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for too much. Lopez, pack my gear. I gotta get going.
Lo embalo diario. Deseo que usted se fuera.
Good old
Wow.
Lopez. Dependable as always. Now, Lopez.
Oh, Dios, por
favor. No quiero tener un momento.
I know we've had a lot of good times together.
No haga esto.
You've always relied on my guidance and protection.
El adolescente le derroto.
But now,
Bueno.
I prepared you for the world as best I could.
Usted mi programa en español.
So take care of yourself. And always remember that I'll be thinking of you.
Voy a olvidar que el
Wow.
segundo estuvan apenas como y...
No words, Lopez. I'll see you again. In a better place. Adios, amigo. Adios.
Vámonos, viejo hombre estúpido.
I'll miss you too, Lopez. Every single day. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Menos hablando, yéndose.
Me too, Lopez. Me too.
El pedal está a la derecha.
Now to find Griffin Simmons. I can only imagine what amazing adventures they must be having right now.
Oh.
Any last words?
Yeah, you guys suck.
Ready. Aim.
Killed by our own men. Couldn't see this coming.
Interesting that they're both still together.
Hello?
I guess you can't separate that duo.
Anybody alive? No? Good. Blue sucks.
Wow.
I don't think Simmons and Griff would have switched to blue team, but if they did, it might explain why they all died.
Wait.
What?
Hey, don't we get a last request? You know, anything like that?
What do you want?
How about for starters, you suck my...
Shouldn't you at least read
Wow.
our charges?
You know what you did? You were in charge of our ammunition, and you lost it all.
Don't you think it's ironic that you're about to shoot us because we don't have enough ammo? Also, lost and sold to the other team? Two totally different
Wow.
Oh, you're just delaying.
Yes, that's true. But it's also true that you have to read us a list of charges. It's in the Red Army Handbook, section on firing squads, subsection 2.9c. Page 94, third paragraph.
You are going to die a nerd. So sad.
You want to die in the next 2 seconds, or you want to die a nerd with me 5 minutes from now? Well?
I'm thinking. Fine, yeah, what he said. Section whatever.
I think you're bluffing. I never read that.
Did you read the Red Army Handbook?
No.
No.
That's because nobody has, except for him. He's memorized it.
In 3 languages.
Wow.
Is that a real rule?
I have no clue. But they'll either read the book or read the charges. Okay. Either way, we're alive for a few more minutes.
Yeah, we decided that sounds like too much trouble. So we're just going to shoot you and say the Blues did it.
Oh, wait. I didn't think about the fuck it, we're lazy option.
Yeah, I thought of it.
Of course you
I didn't
did.
want to explain it. Fuck it.
Ready weapon!
Griff, this looks like it's it. Listen, there's something I always wanted to tell you.
I have something I want to say to you too, buddy.
You first.
Ready!
It was me that stole your identity and ran up all those credit card charges at the pawn shops and peep shows.
Oh.
Sorry.
Aim!
Whew! I feel so much better now that I got that off my chest. So what do you want to say to me?
I seem to have forgotten. Hey, asshole,
Wow.
can you hurry this up?
Fire! Simmons, Griff, there you are.
Are we dead?
Well, if we are, then hell looks just like the army. Big surprise there.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Sarge?
Yeah, what?
What in the hell are you two doing?
We're being executed by our own men, sir.
Well, cut it out. I need you guys to come with me. Command has a secret mission for us.
Who the hell is this guy?
Oh, what is this? Insubordination? Hiya!
Wow.
Come on, you two, let's get a move on. Where's your commanding officer?
He's right there.
Where, behind Griff?
Sergeant Griff is our...
Oh! Sergeant
Sergeant
Griff.
Griff? That's a disturbing coincidence.
No, listen to me. Griff is our commander. He was promoted to sergeant when you refused to relocate with us.
But who's in charge?
Sergeant Griff.
Okay, see, I can hear you saying words. In a way that makes sense. I have a stroke.
Griff is a sergeant. He's the same rank as you now.
That's who I'm talking about. Where is he?
He's right there.
So, he's invisible.
Dude, I don't think you're capable of understanding what you're telling me.
Does this mean we get a new sergeant now? Awesome, because this one sucks.
God, never talk that way about a superior.
Did Sergeant just call me superior? I heard it. Simmons is a witness.
I don't even want to get involved.
What's going on in this outpost? Insubordination, invisible sergeants, and Simmons has had a stroke.
Totally counts.
You two just get in the Jeep. We're getting out of here. I'll explain on the way.
Second.
I outrank you. Get in the back.
Fuck.
Son, tell your sergeant I'm taking these two with me. He can call command for verification.
But you're taking us, Sergeant.
What? I can't hear you. Engine's too loud.
Never gonna acknowledge it.
What the hell just happened? The Blues are all dead. Ugh. I'm gonna go lie down.
What's up, Forever Alone?
So, you want to do something with your life, or you just want to sit around on your ass all day like a loser? Yeah, me too. So, just subscribe and keep watching YouTube. It's way easier.
Dear Chairman, our records in this matter are impeccable, and I will refer you to them. It is true that we were granted the use of only one AI program, yet with special permission to conduct our experiments. That is all we were allowed to do, and that is all we have done. Of course, I am sure that you will agree that the core mission of any scientific endeavor is to find creative solutions to unexpected problems.
Where did these guys come from? I have no
Chapter
clue.
10.
Do you think they're working with the
Last
Meta?
one for this
Working with
video.
them. These guys don't do much working of any kind, so no. Look, there's Caboose. Is he dead? Ugh. Hold on. Let me pull up the biocom. Check his pulse rate. You can monitor our vitals?
Oh,
I can check on the
well,
whole
that's
squad
handy.
during combat. Keeps me up to date. It doesn't work on you for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure there's a perfect
Oh, is it because he's a
explanation for that. We need to get
robot?
to him. My HUD says he's alive but hurt. How about now? Stop that! And you missed him. Fuck! Sun was in my eyes.
Simmons, keep firing! Don't let up! Yes, sir!
And get some grenades out there!
Yes, sirs! Griff, stop confusing everybody! I'm calling the shots!
We're the same rank now. I can do whatever I want.
You're not qualified to lead in battle!
Qualified? How hard can it be? Simmons, you're doing a terrible job, and you should try to win harder. I mean, try harder. To win.
That was awful.
I learned it by watching you!
What?
Never mind.
Oh. Well.
We have to end this. Caboose is hurt. He could be losing blood. Ah, let him be. A little brain damage might actually be good for him. But what about Delta? The Meta could have grabbed him, or he could be trying to... What was that? What was that? Oh, no. The Meta! He must be powering up. We can't waste any more time with this nonsense. Red team! Attention! Red team! Cease fire! Cease fire! Hey, how'd you do that megaphone thing with your voice? It's a voice amplifier. It's standard issue. All our suits have one. They do?
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Shut up, Griff!
That's shut up, Griff, sir.
We are not your enemies. My name is Agent Washington. I am part of a special task force. Testing! Holy shit, it does work! This is badass! Stop that!
Don't use that thing right next to me. You're killing my ears, you douche.
Oh, no! We're not falling for that again!
I am a special agent from command. And this is the voice of God. Use your evil ways. Join the blue team. Come on, seriously, you're gonna break it.
Oh, yeah! Well,
This is why I like church.
You'd know our secure code word, wouldn't you?
What? Oh, right. Hold on one sec. The code word is...
Code word. Yeah.
Sir, what did I tell you about that?
All right, stand down.
Stand down? We outnumber them 3-2. That's like a 3 with a 2. That's 32% advantage. If you carry the 1.
I don't want to know how you came up with
Perfect
that.
math.
You're actually right. What do you care, though? I thought you loved giving up in the middle of battle.
Doesn't mean I
mean,
want
it
to
is.
die.
Gentlemen, they know the code word. There's nothing we can do.
Everybody knows our code words.
All right, let's try negotiating. Griff, I want you to get out there. See what they want. But first, leave your weapons and armor here so they don't feel threatened. Check that. Take your weapon and give it to them.
No. Sarge, you may not think that I'm a good leader, but something about those blues just doesn't feel right. And I have an uncanny sixth sense. So if you will help me, I'll just have to get the local Reds too. This guy looks legit. Maybe he can help.
Griff, you don't know anything about those soldiers. To them, blue could be red, or red could be blue, or this could be an opposite map.
Shut up, old man, and watch how a real leader works. Hey there, soldier! What's your name? Sounds like somebody has a cold. Anyway, listen. Thing. Wow. That's a cool trick. How did you do...
Run.
It got pretty quiet out there. You'll think they're really working with the meta, do you?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god!
Damn.
Hello!
And that's where we're ending today.
Talk to you about subscribing to our channel! And done. Bye!
Okay. So yeah, that was a substantial improvement over the first 5 seasons. That was just, yeah, big change, and in all the right ways. It was, it took the setup of the first 5 seasons and the amusing characters and decided to tell a more proper and more grounded, more properly told story with them. We actually have a very cohesive and real approach to storytelling now, and it's just laid out so much cleaner, and it doesn't feel like they're just stringing it along as they go, like it did, especially early on in Red vs. Blue. It feels like we actually have something being set up, proper build-up, and I mean, some of the like Season 5 and stuff had that too, but it just seems more, just so much more cohesive in how it's done, and I really appreciate that. And that's not the only improvement. I mean, I don't know if the graphics are improved, if this is a different Halo game. I don't, possibly, but it looks a little cleaner. It's, yeah, and obviously more is being done with it. We're actually pushing further with what we're capturing. More characters, different stuff going on, and different locations. Though judging by the locations, I don't think this is a different Halo game. They look pretty similar. So I think we're just capturing it better and just using more stuff. And it's really cool. And also the camera work, so to speak, is much more dynamic. We're doing different stuff with it, trying different things. It's more experimental, and it's just exciting in a lot of ways because of that. Though the good part is that even with all the change, what made the series charming is still there. The comedy is still great. We still have these characters, and they're still really funny. And in some ways, the more serious story and more complex story makes them funnier. It just, the contrast, and having a character who is more purely serious in Washington to bounce off of them is good. And it's interesting how he's sort of come in out of nowhere and has assumed more of a protagonist role. I mean, he is the driving force. He's the central character right now, and he just came out of nowhere after not being in the first 5 stories. Just Recovery 1, and here he is, and he's basically the lead character for this season. And we got Caboose along as his comic relief, and Church is sort of a comic foil, and it's cool. I do wonder where Tucker is, and also where Donut is on the Red side, which gotta love the Reds. I like how we worked them into the story too, just by having the villain, the meta, send them this fake call from Command. And though it's odd because, I mean, Command for Sarge would usually be Vic and not this woman who is the Recovery Command, I think, or I don't know, the whole command situation. I guess multiple people work at the command, but just so used to Vic. I hope Vic isn't gone. We gotta get more Vic, because there's still a lot of questions about him. But yeah, Sarge, fell for that fake call pretty well, and even though Lopez saw right through it, Lopez was great. That was an amazing scene. It's kind of a shame we didn't get to bring Lopez along. That would have been great. But, yeah, we got Sarge tracking down Simmons and Sergeant Griff, which is amazing. Not gonna acknowledge that. That's hilarious. And yeah, saved them from the firing squad, and yeah, went to go back to the Blues, and it's all been really fun. It's all been really interesting too. I mean, the plot, it's cool. The meta, interesting villain who has all these abilities and is just crazy powerful because of them, and apparently was a freelancer at one point. Maine, I believe that's what that was saying. And yeah, I'm interested to hear more of the story. I mean, we're getting the whole back and forth between the director and the other guy. The guy with the kind of British accent and the guy with the southern accent. They having their back and forth at the start of every episode, which is kind of cool. Bit of a artistic flair to the episodes that way, with this whole opening narration to consider. I mean, we even opened the first episode with a quote, which was interesting. Definitely trying new things, and it's all really successful in my book. I really enjoyed this more than any of the past stuff, and I can see why you guys wanted face cam for it. I mean, it is that much better, but I don't know. Still, yeah, maybe I could have, or maybe I should have, but I don't know. I think I'll probably still do what I said and hold off until season 8. So we'll see. Maybe you can talk me into starting with season 7. I think since I started season 6 without, though, I'll keep to it. I don't know. Or maybe the second half of season 6 is so good that I need to. You guys let me know. I'll work it out. But yeah, this was great. This was really cool. I think the one story beat that kind of was weird for me was them killing off South like that. I mean, after Recovery 1, she was so... I was really interested to see more of her, to really understand her motivations and her character, but apparently the explanation is just that she is a coward and just an unloyal person and isn't worth the risk, so just kill her. And they did it in such a way that it's so definitive that, yeah, that really, I guess, is the end. Which is kind of a shame. I mean, I did want to see more of her. I mean, especially since she's a female character and there are so few in the show. Just Tex, who isn't going to be in this season much just because, yeah, obviously what happened. She can't be. And, I mean, we don't even know if she's alive right now. I would think so, because, yeah. And then Sister, who obviously we left behind for now. So, I thought South would maybe end up filling that role, but no, they just killed her off, and kind of a shame. But yeah, it works. It's everything else is so enjoyable here that even if I'm not sure how to feel about that, it's still really positive on this, and I look forward to seeing where it goes. Anyway, I hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.